No score, bottom of the third inning. Braves with the only hit, a two-out double by d'Arnaud last inning. And back to work is the right-hander Luis Garcia. His stuff looks good tonight.
Looks great, and we'll see how the second time around this lineup, both lineups look at their opposing pitcher getting their second looks, and that's why that second out, that two-out double really set up the Braves for a good chance to score here first.
It was a double, then the intentional walk to Swanson, then Anderson, the pitcher, struck out as Garcia works it home and bends one in for strike one.
Getting a look at his delivery.
One ball, one strike.
He covers every quadrant. He threw a first pitch curveball for a strike and then fadeaway changeup. His fastball he can get obviously to 96, 97 at the top of the zone, the bottom of the zone, and then that cutter.
1-1 pitch is fouled away, strike two. 2 hits in game one for Rosario. 0 for his last 5 going back to game two. Two and two. Eddie came in hitting .426 this postseason, waits on a 2-2. 3-2.
He doesn't like to walk much, and in the postseason as a pitcher, you know who those guys are. If you take your walks in the postseason, you increase your chances of scoring and putting pressure on the pitcher. If you want to hit, and this guy's hit a lot, so he can't complain about what he's done.
What's it going to be now on 3-2? And he checked it for a leadoff walk. Fly to left, his first time, 2 for 8 in this series.
They play the shift on Freddie, and in the right situations, Freddie will pick out a situation and make them pay on the shift. He can hit it to all parts of the park. If he gets an off-speed pitch, he's looking to launch. If he gets a fastball away, he'll hit it to left field.
That's to left, but foul.
And you have that idea with Freddie because he's such a professional hitter. He can do that. And he put together great numbers, and he hits the ball all over the ballpark. But he'll pick spots and serve it over there like it's no big thing.
6'1", 244-pound Luis Garcia brings it on 0-1.
No.
Freeman checked his swing. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Maldonado was surprised it wasn't a strike. This is a great changeup that caught the lower part of the zone.
And Freeman went after it, able to hold on. It's called ball 1 instead of strike 2. Here it comes from Garcia. There it is into left center. Rosario will stop at second as Tucker gets it back in. A walk and a single, 2 on, nobody out.
Seen it too many times. The great hitters can go up there with a plan and execute the plan.
2 RBIs during the postseason.
Now, the only downside here for Albies is if he's too aggressive, he likes the first pitch. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's in his eyes, he's going to swing it, meaning in the zone he wants to. It could be a curveball, changeup, slider, or fastball.
And he goes after it, hooks it foul.
And what I meant by that is if you got a pitcher on the ropes and you got a first and second situation, the only downside sometimes is he may not let you get into trouble, meaning you're going to swing your way into a run, and sometimes you swing your way into a quick out.
Key hitter in the inning for Garcia with a right-handed third baseman Austin Riley on deck, who he struck out back in the first. Smothered by Maldonado. Average fastball velocity regular season through the ALCS. And now tonight, just under 96 miles per hour. First jam of the night. 2 on, nobody out. Albies hits it foul. Strike 2. These two starters tonight, pressure on them. Ian Anderson, Luis Garcia, with a bullpen game coming tomorrow, and on the Atlanta side, the next 2 games bullpen games because of the injury to Morton. Here's a 1-2.
Yeah, in a typical year, you got your 5 starters and you count on at least 4 of them come postseason. But the injury to Morton really hurt the Atlanta Braves, and you could say the same thing for McCullers. The one thing that Houston knew going in, though, they didn't have McCullers to start. You can plan for that. You can't plan for your star pitcher getting hurt and then knowing he's out of the series.
1-2 again. Offensive Ally is sponsored by Ally. And the offense, the first 3 innings, Atlanta in game 1, they seized control of the game, going 8 for 17. They won the ball game. Houston game 2 went off early, won 7-2. Dramatically, the first 3 innings matter. And we are in the bottom of the 3rd. No scoring yet. Here is a 1-2 pitch again from Garcia. Albies takes.
Well, the old big decision, do you trust Albies and do you send the runners? Albies basically is your guaranteed stay out of the double play anyways because of his speed, but you create some motion and trust your hitters going to put the ball in play and not expand the zone with the modified shift on.
2 small second basemen in this World Series. Albies and Altuve, and both with big time power. Albies hit 30 home runs during the regular season. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. And a huge out picked up by Garcia. Strikeout number 5 and none bigger.
Riley cannot miss the fastballs he missed early. Let's see what Garcia has for him the second time.
The lead runner is Rosario. In case the Braves want to get some action. Garcia gave him a look back to the bag. 12 steals on the season, including the postseason. Been caught 4 times. Good pitch to Riley, strike 1.
Front side of Riley so important. All the adjustments he made led to the monster year. When that front side pulls out and his head doesn't stay on the pitch, that's where he was struggling early in his career, and people pounded him with sliders off the plate.
Infield looking for the double play ball. Riley looking for the RBI. Hard hit, fair. Down the line, Rosario will score. Freeman is digging around and they'll hold him. 1-0 Atlanta here in the 3rd.
Well, he got one in the middle of the plate, and he did not miss this one. Breaking ball that swung and missed outside. Watch this one spin and almost back up. That's never good if you're throwing a breaking ball, and that gives the hitter the feeling that the ball is bigger. And that got the first run for the Atlanta Braves. Soler in this situation has to find a way to put the ball in play. He's a strikeout candidate. If you're Luis Garcia, you're only thinking about striking him out in this situation.
Second and third, 1 out. A run home. Jorge Soler checked it on ball 1.
I know the style of hitting is certainly speaks for what Soler has done, but if there was ever a time to think right field, right center, that helps you stay on pitches and not trying to launch pitches when you can pull off a breaking ball. Great fastball hitter in Soler.
No in.
2 balls, no strikes. On deck is Duvall. First base open. Here it is from Garcia.
And see, that's a perfect example. He's trying to hit that to the moon, right? In the regular season, that's okay. But in the World Series, you hunt early, and then you try to make sure if you hit a ground ball to shortstop, it's 2-0.
Infield's back on the left side. Pinched in a bit on the corners, and Gurriel well off the line. Ball 3.
That was a good take. That was a postseason take, knowing the guy on deck. Even if he doesn't throw you another strike, you leave it to him to do the job. And a good pitch to see if you could get Soler to fish.
Garcia getting ready fast. Strike 2.
Really good pitch again. 3-1. That one turned the corner. Soler thought it was low.
Austin Riley at second didn't agree. All right, 3-2 pitch. Soler.
Oh, no.
Tried to check it. He does, and the bases are loaded. Don't show up to game 4 horse.
Or with a broken something.
Yeah. Here's Duvall. Out of the windup, Garcia, and a foul straight back.
I tell you, it's a little risky. I know he feels comfortable out of the windup, but it's a little risky if you had somebody that wanted to take advantage of that windup and you could walk down the third base line and steal. It's not going to happen here, but it just gives you an indication it's not your normal windup. It takes a while for his windup. Could he speed it up? Yeah, but it would affect his pitch.
Boy, you're not kidding. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
I could see a 2 outs, bases loaded, 0-2 count. Say, why not? Try it. Because it looks like he's in the stretch right now, but he's not.
Yeah, he's a little side saddle. Oh, 2 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Gurriel in foul ground. What a big out by Garcia. 2 down. And Garcia has d'Arnaud standing in his way as he tries to keep this just a 1-run frame for Atlanta.
And this first pitch would be very important, meaning if you think as an aggressive hitter and d'Arnaud is, you throw the first pitch breaking ball. You don't try to attack or beat him with a fastball, because with the bases loaded and 2 outs, especially after your teammate just popped up, the next batter usually wants to make something happen on the first pitch.
They change up the signs as Austin Riley's been out at second base for about 15 minutes watching these pitches come home. A 19-minute half inning. Riley with the RBI double. It scored Rosario, who led off with a walk. Garcia to d'Arnaud, and there he is going after the first pitch. Strike 1.
See, with Bregman playing so far back, if I'm Freddie Freeman, I'm going to fake like I'm doing it just to see if I can mess with the tempo of delivery. He hasn't really even gone down the line to fake it a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. I don't know that I've ever seen with a runner at third, just because the delivery's so unique.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1/1000, 2/1000,
Yeah.
3/1000.
And knowing that he can see you is even better, because he'll see you out of his peripheral. And here you're just looking for something to alter what he's doing.
I mean, it's already started.
Yeah.
Here's a 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1. Obviously, if he were to stop or get thrown off, it's a balk. And if he has to hurry it up, I mean, who knows that he can get it home in time to get Freeman or anybody.
That's my point. Once he goes into the sided side, it's tougher to pick that leg up and go home as fast as you can. He's obviously more comfortable out of the windup, but there is some risk involved in there with the right guy at third.
2-1 the count on d'Arnaud. Doubled off the wall and right his first time up. Bases loaded, 2 out, a run home. Strike 2. tell you, this kid, 24-year-old rookie, if he can get out of this, it would be some job in a tight spot here on the road with this crowd ready to explode.
And the way this series goes for the Atlanta Braves will be about how much contact can they make in these situations. You know, Houston, for the most part, is better at it. Atlanta in these 3 home games is going to have to be extremely good and not waste as many opportunities.
2-2 pitch. He went around and struck him out. And Luis Garcia into and out of trouble for the most part. Just 1 run scoring. And the Braves have now left 6.